So, like, this is take five, six. I don't know. We did, like, I think maybe three takes yesterday, and then this is our second take today, so five. Sorry, it's the E3 happened. Yay! I do like E3, but, like, it was a hassle to get all this news. And also, today is Friday. Forget the date. Friday, June 14th, 2019. Just sort of clicked in my head all at once. And this is nerdy news, so let's get right into it with Phantasy Star Online 2. I just don't care because I've never heard of this and it looks like I'm not interested. It was exclusive for Japan. It's coming to America next year in spring. Moving on, Tales of Arise coming out next year. I did not care. I didn't care. That's why this is in the like stupid section. FIFA 20 reveal trailer came out and like September 27th. It's a football. Sorry, soccer. They call it football. It's soccer. Whatever. I don't care about sports games. Unless it's like Rocket League. That's fun. That looks fun. Okay, that looks interesting. If it's got like a little twist, a little kick to it, a little something interesting, okay. But like, I don't want to play a game about playing a sport. Remnant from the Ashes trailer, August 20th. I don't care. Moving on. I got a message. I had to read it real quick. Warframe Empiren? I don't know. Empiren? I don't care. This is only like a little tease. The full reveal is coming July 6th. So whatever. I don't care. And then the crap story of the week. Banana Splits movie. I've talked about this so many times. I don't even want to explain that it's a show from the 70s where these guys dressed up as animals, like anthropomorphic, and not anthropomorphic. It's like walking around as cartoon monkeys and stuff. And they would just ride around in little cars in an amusement park in between different cartoons. There was just little segments, tra la la la, whatever. It was fun. It was a fun show. They made it into a horror thing where the show was getting canceled and the animatronic robots that are apparently in the costumes now go crazy and start killing all the adults. I haven't seen a kid die in the trailer, but all the adults get killed because the adults canceled the show. And I guess they want their show to keep going. It's like, well, why would they kill the kids? And that makes sense. The last crap story of the week is, well, sucky story that I don't care about of the week. Well, just like low grade in my opinion. Story of the week is Corpse Killer 25th edition, anniversary edition, which you can pre-order. It's an older game, I guess. It's one of those FMV games. I think that's the right phrase. Where it's like it's a live action. You just like are controlling what happens. I don't like it. It's pre-order from July 5th through 19th, or just get it on the 30th. And now let's move into a little bit of movie news with Dr. Sleep, the sequel to a cult classic, The Shining. Why they're making a sequel this late? 30-ish years, something like that. I don't know, but it comes out November 8th. And another movie trailer sequel, Frozen 2. Cult classic, Frozen gets its sequel, Frozen 2, and I didn't see Frozen. Moving on, Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out next year, and the only reason they put this like, it's not in like a part of stories I don't really care that much about is because, or care about at all, I should say, is because I know a guy who flies an airplane. I think he'd like this. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Anikani, I don't know how to pronounce this. Anikani had a release date reveal of August 22nd. I don't remember what this is about, but I put it higher up on the list than those other stories, so it must be good. And then there's Lost Words Beyond the Page, which I'm interested in. Little girl's like writing a story for her grandma who's in the hospital. And like you play through the story, it's like a fantasy adventure. It looks interesting. Conan Chop Chop also looks fun. I thought it'd be a food-related game, but it's not. But it still looks interesting. And that's why it's on this part of the list. September 3rd, 2019. On the Xbox One, Switch, PC, and PS4. That's the release date, I should say. Speaking of movies, The games related to movies, though, Blair Witch gets the official reveal. Just like happened randomly. Like, oh hey, Blair Witch, let's make a game where a guy goes into the forest. Apparently, I heard it's set before the movie. I don't know, but like he's searching for a boy, which I think his name's Sammy. That comes out August 30th. I never saw Blair Witch, by the way. That comes out August 30th. Don't leave hateful comments, okay? I've never seen Blair Witch. Comes out August 30th on PlayStation 1 and the PC. Zombie Army 4. I'm not really big on zombie shooter games. Like army zombie games. But this, Zombie Army 4 Dead War, looks interesting. Which comes out next year. Don't know when, but I'm super interested. For the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, which I have a PlayStation 4, and the Epic Games Store. Everyone hates the Epic Games Store, apparently. Ni no Kuni, I think is how you pronounce this. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Remastered. Announcement trailer. September 20th. I don't even know. I don't remember why this is here, but okay. Commander Keen is like an old DOS or one of those games, like really old game for the computer. It's getting like a mobile, like I don't know if it's a remake or like just a new game for mobile devices, but that's coming soon apparently. It just said coming soon. Like, could you be a little more specific? It looks different, a lot different. Like not just updated graphics, but like the character design isn't like before. It's barely recognizable. Gears 5, which is apparently Gears of War 5. I didn't know they made Gears of War 4, but apparently Gears 5 is coming out. September 17th. Not 17th, sorry, September 2019. I don't know when in September. That actually looked interesting. This one looked interesting. Code Vein is also a game that looked interesting, coming out also in September 27th. I don't remember why it was interesting, but it looked interesting. So did apparently The Surge 2, which comes out again in September. My goodness, September's got a lot of games coming out, doesn't it? So that's coming out then. I don't know, I don't remember, but I guess it was interesting. Mike Epps, only one Mike official trailer for June 25th on Netflix. And I love stand-up comedy, and that guy seemed funny, so hopefully PlayStation Network will be up by then. Can you tell I'm recording this after PlayStation Network went down? God, it's been down for like over 12 hours. What's up? Probably, maybe over a day, I don't know. It's been down for a while. Get on that, PlayStation, Sony. Castle Storm 2. I don't remember what this was, but it's coming out this year. Dragon Quest Builders. I have never played a Dragon Quest game. Apparently, Dragon Quest Builders 2. I've never played it. Apparently it's good. People like it. I don't care. Just so dismissive, like, I don't care. Anyways, that's happening. There's going to be a playable demo on PlayStation Store June 27th. And it's going to be available July 12th. So if you want to like get a sneak preview, hang on, 15 days ahead of time? I don't know. You can. And hopefully you don't hear my neighbors yelling outside. Outriders, which is again a story I don't remember. I just do not remember what this was about, but it comes out summer next year. Something I do remember is Fallout 76 Nuclear Winter. People didn't like Fallout 76. And this is going to be a 52-player Battle Royale mode, free for anyone who already owns Fallout 64. And there's going to be a sneak peek June 19th. I thought this was already a sneak peek. Okay, whatever. I don't know what that means. Ghost Rider Tokyo. That's it. I don't have a release date. I don't know how many systems it's going to be on. I have nothing. Just Ghost Rider Tokyo. Ghost Wire Tokyo. I'm sure I watched this trailer. I hope I did. Otherwise, you just go, no, I know I did. Because how would I have the link to it if I didn't watch it? Of course I watched it. Didn't give a whole lot of information, I guess. Beat Saber gets a Imagine Dragon music pack. Out now on the PlayStation VR and probably other things, but like, this was the PlayStation trailer. I couldn't find another good trailer. The Walking Dead Onslaught coming out fall 2019 on the PlayStation VR. I need to get a PlayStation VR so I can get Kingdom Hearts VR. Because I want that. You can play, like, not the whole games, but, like, you can play and look like a Keyblade is in your hand, and that's cool. Anyways, I talked about this last year. Gods and Monsters, which looked interesting, because in the trailer it said something like, when people need help, they go to the gods. When the gods need help, they go to you. And apparently you're going to fight monsters. That looks interesting. Coming up February 25th. 25th? Sorry, I'm about to sneeze, I think. Next year. For the Xbox One, Switch, PS4, Stadia, and PC. Stadia, you remember that Google thing that like they're really pushing for? Like, it's better because you don't need a console. You can play on any device. We're Google. Give us your money. We own YouTube. Aren't you happy with YouTube? I'm so happy with the state of YouTube right now. Anyways, Shenmue 3 got a trailer. That's coming out November 19th this year, and it's going to be on the Epic Games Store. And everyone loved that. They didn't. Just Dance 2020 got announced, or like the official song list got announced for Part 1 for USA. And here's some of them now. I Like It. Ski Biddy, I don't know. Kill This Love. What?
Show me a...
You're gonna have to come here. Come on camera and look at this camera, man. Because I don't know how to pronounce this. Ski Biddy. Ski Biddy. Oh, camera's a little shaky, but that's good. Right there. Ski Biddy. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Oh, yeah, no. No idea.
No idea. Okay, we're gonna call it Ski Biddy. Kill This Love. And if you know in the comment section, you're probably just gonna be like, yeah, Richie, it's pronounced like this. It's which I'll be like, I can't read how you pronounce sound. I can't read sound out loud. Anyways, Kill This Love, God is a Woman by Ariana Grande. That's the only one I know. Besides the last one, which someone told me last night when I was recording this the first time. Sushi, High Hopes, Kalma. Sorry about me wiping my nose the whole time. Cat Allergies. Reign Over Me, Policeman, Bad Boy, Voodoo Rot, I think is it, and Bangarang, which is apparently by Skrillex, according to my cameraman.
Yes.
That comes out November 5th for the Switch, PC, PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, and the Wii! Of all systems, it comes out on the Wii. Not the Wii U. Goes Wii, skip the Wii U, newer systems. Haha, suck it, Wii U. I never used Wii U, but I heard the touchpad is a lot better than the control for the Wii, so like, I don't know. I just thought that was funny. A lot of people thought that was interesting because Wii U was trending. It's like, Wii U gets no love, but Wii gets love? Really? Just Dance? Go screw yourself. Anyways. Doom Eternal. This looked interesting. That's why it's lower on the list instead of higher up on the like earlier parts of the... Anything earlier, I'm just not as interested in. Doom Eternal. I'm not interested in Just Dance or Shenmue. I don't know why there's a higher. Probably because other people would be like, hey, you didn't put that higher on the list. I don't care. Doom Eternal story trailer. I wasn't paying attention to the story. November 22nd this year, on the PC, PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. Watch Dogs Legion. Now this looks interesting because you can play as you can recruit all kinds of people, including an old lady that used to be an assassin, and that's interesting. People made a bunch of jokes online, like me and my watchdog army, and just a bunch of old ladies. It's like me and my army. Granny Smith over here. Anyways, that's a type of apple. March 6th, next year, on the Xbox One, PS4, Stadia, and PC. Okay, I don't think I made it this far ever before in other takes, so
nope.
This is it. Roller Champs is a free demo on Uplay, available June 10th to June 14th. Which, wait. Today's June 14th, so you gotta play that demo right now, guys. Roller Champs. This looks interesting. It's not just rollerblade. It's like you rollerblade around, but you're also trying to... I forget exactly, but it looked interesting. It looked like rollerblading mixed with Rocket League. And you know what? I like Rocket League, so... Except less explosions, because if you explode a ball next to you when you get it in, then you'll be dead. Of course, respawn. Anyways, who here has heard of Brawlhalla? Who here has played it? Anyone? Who here has heard of Adventure Time? Anyone? Who here likes it? Okay, who here likes the fact that Adventure Time is going to be in Brawlhalla? Oh, slow hand down. We're like, I don't care. So you don't want to play as Finn, Jake, or Princess Bubblegum? Yeah, and there's also a new buddy mode. Instead of just fighting everyone on your own, you can have a buddy now. This is a new mode. And then also, a Tree Fort is a new stage. So that's a thing. And it's available now. You can get on whatever system you play on. I just never realized my PlayStation 4 is probably making noise in the background, but I don't care. Whatever.
Well, you're talking about a lot of PlayStation things, aren't you?
That's true. Speaking of stuff that's going to be on the PlayStation, Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, coming out this year. Final Fantasy VIII, that's the one with Leon from Kingdom Hearts, aka Squall in the game, that he's actually from, and not Kingdom Hearts, because he's called Squall in this game. He's Leon. He's Leon to me. I'll always call him Leon. Screw the name Squall. Squall sounds like a bird noise. Squall! It sounds like a bird noise. Anyways.
Sounds like a bird name. Like a Pokemon name.
True. Anyways, speaking of Final Fantasy remakes, or remasters, Final Fantasy VII Remake finally got a release date of March 3rd next year. People were ecstatic, because everyone loves Final Fantasy VII, apparently. It's the greatest, according to most people, or some people. It's got your boy Cloud in it. Your boy Cloud, who was in Kingdom Hearts and also in Smash Brothers. And people like Cloud. Chris Tales? Is that how you pronounce this? Chris Tales, I think it is? Oh, okay, it's this one, where you can, in order to prevent, a horrible future, you can, you're someone who can see the past, the present, and the future all at the same time. It just looked interesting and weird, and I liked it. You have to prevent, your kingdom from falling, or some BS like that.
Sounds
it's an RPG,
trippy.
though. What?
Sounds trippy.
Sounds trippy. But it's an RPG, which means really perfect
Game.
green screen. Really perfect green screen, because RPG, actually, the G means games, so I have to put something else in there. Rage 2. All the Rage. Which is DLC, I guess. There's a Rise of the Ghost expansion pack that's coming. And there's going to be new stuff weekly, like new enemies, new pilotable mech, new cheats, new vehicles, new gameplay modes, new story, new enemy factions, new abilities, new areas to explore. Lots of new. And new ways to up. That's what the trailer said. I put it in my notes, but I didn't actually put the words. I put F ****, S ****.
Do you want someone to say it for you?
Oh wait, there's another one. New. There's another word new I put here. Just new blank. Yeah, new. Just new.
Probably graphics.
So, Cyberpunk is a game. Cyberpunk 2077. This is a game that's been talked about for a long time. finally getting more information on it. And the trailer features Keanu Reeves. He's going to be a character in it. And that's coming out on April 16th next year. And people were so excited, like, oh, Keanu Reeves! The internet loves you right now! Because I don't know what happened, but like Keanu Reeves is getting all this love, and people are like, oh yeah, he's not a terrible actor like we thought. It's like, I always liked Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is a god.
Apparently, people didn't like him before. Like, I liked him in like Bill and Ted and like The Matrix and stuff, but now people are like, oh, John Wick, he is the new internet meme god thing. It's like, I don't want to be that guy, but like, I liked Keanu Reeves before it was cool.
Hipster.
I'm not a hipster. I don't even know how to be a hipster. Anyways, Elder Scrolls Online. Elsewhere. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that because that's not a normal word. That is not a normal word. Elsewhere? Wyra? Elsewira. That's what I'm calling it. Elsewira.
Why would it be Wyra? There's no A or...
Wyra. It's just the whole thing is weird.
Elsewhere.
Elsewhere. That actually makes sense. That sounds very medieval. Elsewhere. Bring me my epic dragon fight, Season of the Dragon. Scalebreaker coming out August, and then Dragonhold coming out November. I've never played Elder Scrolls. Oh yeah, the new Xbox that's coming out. Project Scarlet. Or, I don't know if it's a new one coming. It's Xbox Project Scarlet. They're working on it. It's going to be,
I thought it was just a new controller.
Yes, it's going to get rid of log screens. I think I meant load screens, but I put log instead. So yeah, you don't like logs on your screens? Good. You're just going to get rid of log screens. Unless there's like, unless it like a log in screen. I don't know. Maybe I did put it right. I don't know. But it's going to be 4 times more powerful processing than the Xbox One X. Yes. And it's going to be 120 frames per second. And 8K capability. Not 4K, 8K. That's like 2 times the Ks.
8K is actually real, so what if it actually is?
Well, it says 8K here. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm just saying.
I thought you were making a joke.
No, I'm not making a joke. It actually says, I put it in the notes, 8K capability. Halo Infinite. This looks interesting. The Master is back. Master Chief. Yeah, so in the trailer thing, he's like, this guy's like sending out distress signals. He's like stuck in space. He's got like a beard. And then he just sees Master Chief floating outside. He gets him inside, like, let me like try and fixing your armor. That comes out the holiday of 2020. Wow! Bold move announcing it this early. Bold move, man.
Wow.
Like the fact that it's going to be coming out in a year and a half.
You should have a co-host.
I should have a co-host, but we don't have a second chair. So, what do you think of the new Halo game?
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you'd have to watch all the news stories too, by the way.
Okay.
You'd have to give your opinion on all of
I'm
this.
a gamer, so...
We don't have time for all that right now, though. So, yeah, that's coming out. That's going to be interesting. Master Chef is going to be doing his thing. Shoot, Master Chief. I mean, they are spelled very similar, so just take out the I, it's Master Chef. Which I'm sure there's a parody out there. And if there's not, internet, get on it. I want to see that. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when Forza, is that how you pronounce it? Forza Horizon 4 gets a Lego DLC pack. It's not a whole game. I thought it was going to be a whole game. It's a DLC pack. Coming out June 13th. Wait, today's the 14th. There you go. It's already out. And it requires the game. You have to have the game.
I thought you could just download a DLC pack and it would just work.
Yeah, I don't know why they put in the thing that it requires the game. Obviously, DLC pack requires the game. I didn't Like, I just copy and pasted off the description because it didn't say anything in the video about it, so I had to look in the description. Is there information here?
I mean...
Well, no, we're, like, past, like, point where, like, the censors of YouTube will, like, pick up curse words. You can curse.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, anyways, it's included with the Ultimate Edition, or available with purchase of the expansion pack of the game. Or you can get the Ultimate add-on bundles, and if you just buy the actual, just DLC pack on its own, it's $19.99. And everything is awesome! That's actually in my notes, it's the last thing, because it just shows the cars going by for the game, and then at one point, one gets, like, left behind, it's about to turn, and then you just see Lego cars. Everything is awesome! Everything is cool when you're part of it. It's like, oh, this is happening. Okay. Speaking of Lego, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, which is all 9 movies. Wait, one of them didn't even come out yet. Well, that makes sense that this is coming out next year. All 9 movies are going to be in one pack, one game. So you can go...
Wait, in a game?
The prequels, you can play all the, play through all the games, all the prequels, all the originals, all the sequels, in, all 3 trilogies in Lego form. So if you want to be like Lego Han Solo in The Force Awakens, sorry, that was a bit dark of a joke. Or you want to maybe play as Kylo Ren in that scene. I think they actually would make you play that scene. They probably would do something else. They'd probably show the scene. What page am I on now?
In my experience, they would have a Lego cutscene.
Yeah, a Lego cutscene. According to our resident Lego game expert. Right? I mean, you've played more Lego video games than anyone here.
I've played like 20 of them.
Played 20 of them. I've played 3, because 2 Batman ones and Lego one, or not Lego, Star Wars one. Speaking of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order from EA. Everyone loves EA.
Oh.
EA does not have a good track record, but hey, maybe this one will be good. This looked interesting. This one looked good. Also, the guy who I'm trying to think of things he was in. He was in what? I thought you said Batman.
No.
Okay, because he looked like the guy who played Jerome and Jeremiah from Gotham, which is interesting that I thought you said Batman. Did you say Batman?
No.
Oh, what's ironic?
That you thought I said that.
Oh, yes, it is ironic. Anyways, it looks like he's going to be like he looks like the model for the playable character. I don't know what's up with that, but that looks interesting. November 15th this year. It doesn't look bad. So, hopefully they don't have any, like, pay-to-win gambling things, get certain characters. Hopefully it's not sucky. It also looks like it takes place around the same time as Rogue One. So yeah, this is, I think, a Rogue One around then story. And apparently all the Jedi are gone, except for this guy. Speaking of, have you guys heard of Prop Hunt? Raise of hands, have you heard of Prop Hunt?
I've played it so many times.
Midnight Ghost Hunt, which is basically like Prop Hunt, but different. You can play as either Ghost or Ghost Hunter. The ghosts hide in furniture, and they can hurl themselves at the hunters. That's interesting. But also, the hunters must find and destroy the ghosts before midnight. Because if that doesn't happen, when midnight comes, all the ghosts that the hunters have destroyed come back, and they start to hunt the haunted. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be an alpha later this summer, so you can play that.
Hunters.
What?
You said hunt the hunted.
Hunt. Like
People,
like
you said hunted as in people who were being hunted, which means the other ghost.
hunt the hunters, I should say. Not hunted, sorry. Yeah, they're gonna hunt the ghosts. Hunters, whatever. And it's gonna be an alpha later this summer, and there's also a website to, like, sign up down below. I always link to all these trailers and articles that I talk about, but there's also, like, there's websites. I don't know if you got that Battletoads thing I was trying to go for there, but, like, Battletoads, They're bringing back Battletoads with the newer graphics and stuff, different character designs. That's going to be 3-play local co-op. Cameron, you got something to add about the story?
Not about the story, but we should do a podcast.
I want to do a podcast. I need
me and somebody. I mean, you and somebody you know who gets high. Not me, because I don't do that.
Right. But anyways, Battletoads 3-player local co-op. It's gonna be interesting. Battletoads, I heard, was one of the hardest games ever. Oh, I want to play the original and this to compare. We're getting to the final bits of stories that I'm very interested in. Because Yooka-Laylee, The Impossible Lair. Reveal trailer. It's going to be like a 2D platformer now. You're going back into books, though. There's going to be like an overworld that you can walk around, like 3D space, but you like look over at the overworld, and then there's like a 2D platformer. Almost like 2.3D? I don't know. 2.5D. There's going to be some secrets and some prizes you have to find throughout the levels. Yeah, 3D overworld. There's going to be puzzles and challenges you have to solve. Pages are back. Wait, no, that's Spiral Mountain. More on Spiral Mountain later.
Oh, God.
Yes, this was the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, but more on that later. Their power-ups are back, different kinds of power-ups, but like this time you can... it looks cooler this time. It looks cooler, catching stuff on fire. And the music people are back to work on it. David Wise and Grant Kirkhope, the man, the myth, the legend. They're both legends. The little quill things hit the hiccup are back. The ghostwriters are back. And Capital B is back, but he's in a different uniform. Or outfits. There's also a female bee. She looks like she'll be an antagonist, because bees are evil in this world, apparently. And it's coming to the Switch, to Steam, PS4, and Xbox One, and I want this game so badly. And then there's Microsoft Dungeons. Not Microsoft Dungeons, let's try that again. Minecraft Dungeons. Which looks very cool. It's a 4-player co-op, local or online game coming out spring next year. Basically, I think you can like... Oh, it's going to be coming to Windows, Xbox Game Pass, Xbox One, Switch, PS4, and PC. There's a link to the website down below. This looks interesting. You like go around the world on like an adventure, killing like this. I saw like a horde of skeletons.
Sands and papyrus.
Sands and papyrus, and people think Gaster's a skeleton. W.D. Gaster. That's Undertale though. We're not on that. Or Deltarune, the not sequel to Undertale, but it's sort of the same.
Did they say it wasn't a prequel?
It wasn't a sequel or a prequel. It was just a different timeline. But Deltarune was last year. We're moving on to Marvel's Avengers. This Avengers game that Square-Enix has been talking about for the past few years, that finally got announced. People were ecstatic. It looks good. But we need to pour one out for our boy Cap, because like in the trailer it showed that it looks like Cap dies. Although I think he comes back. I don't think Cap stays dead. You don't kill off Captain America at the beginning of the game.
No. That's all I have to say. No.
Like everyone says no. Yeah, this is the A-Day trailer because they're celebrating A-Day for the Avengers. Basic plot. They're like opening up a West Coast Avengers tower, and then someone like attacks a bridge, and then the helicarrier blows up while they're trying to save the day, and they sabotage the Avengers to look like bad guys. And then 5 years later, there's like, listen, we failed, man. Tony Stark grew a beard, you know. It's just... And you can tell it's like supposed to kind of look like the movie character, the actors for the movies, but like it doesn't quite match the faces. That comes out May next year for PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, and PC. And I mentioned you can play 4-player online in this game. So maybe you want to be Iron Man, your buddy wants to be Thor, you need a Hulk and like a Black Widow going around. And Captain America, because he's definitely still alive. I don't care what anyone says. Speaking of games I'm interested in, THQ Nordic last month announced that SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. It's basically like updated graphics of the same game. You boys did it again. What?
You say that in the last one.
Well, yeah, I said last year they announced it, and I'm saying they're back at it again with a new thing.
No, I mean last pretty new.
Right, I'm saying like that's what they did last week. I mentioned that then.
Okay,
They're doing a new thing
Okay.
with Destroy All Humans! That's coming back with some updated graphics, and gotta say, the trailer for it looked weird. Like Crypto, the alien, Crypto's back. He was using like a music video thing, like for mind control. He was trying to mind control everyone. And then at the end, he like shuts it off when he gets everyone in the same spot. And he's in his like UFO, and then he vaporizes them with electricity. Typical, perfect example of what he would do. That comes out next year for the Xbox One, PC, and PS4. I thought so, but I'm excited for this. Are you excited? I think it came out for the PC. I hope that's right. Now if we could just like go off from video game news for a bit, because this is something I'm excited about. This is something personally I'm excited about. I'm like going in the middle of all this E3 news. We're going to go into something else. Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's a limited revival. We knew about this limited revival apparently. Back when I wasn't doing nerdy news, the like long break I took, they announced a revival to go along with the movie that's coming out. The like mini series is supposed to lead up into the movie. I don't know if it's still coming out this year, but like the movie isn't supposed to come out on the day it was supposed to. I don't know what's up with that. They're scared, I guess.
Of the dark.
Yes, they are afraid of the dark. Are you afraid of the dark? Bum 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 bum. Wait, no, that's Goosebumps. It's still Goosebumps. I can't do the theme song. Bum 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 ba bum. Anyways,
That sounds very upbeat for.
basically, it's like the whole thing is gonna be one story. Kids are telling the story of the Carnival of Doom, and the events of the story start coming to life and then actually happening. And the new Midnight Society is gonna be. I don't know who any of these people are, but it's gonna be Gavin, played by Arnold, I guess. I don't know, it has a name, and then in parentheses another name. I'm assuming the parentheses is the person playing it, but they don't say who Arnold is, so Gavin, Arnold, Akiko, Ketch, Louise, played by Smart, Graham, played by Taylor, and Rachel, played by Ray, I think you pronounce that. That's the name. I'm pretty sure that's pronounced Ray. And then the Carnival of Doom's ringmaster is going to be Mr. Top Hat, played by Cassell. And it's going to have a possible, I guess that's what I put in my notes, possible October release. Oh boy. So on Tuesday, Nintendo did their thing. This takes over a page to talk about, I think. No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm sure if I spaced it right, it would have. But let's start with the beginning with the new Super Smash Bros. Character. The hero from Dragon Quest got revealed. You know, saving Link, I think it was. I forget who he saved from getting beat down. It might have been Link. I think it was Link. Anyways, that happened. Followed by a Dragon Quest 11S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition trailer. Complete story only on Switch September 27th. I don't know. This doesn't seem interesting to me. Luigi's Mansion 3, though. I got quite a bit on Luigi's Mansion. You're going to be at a hotel this time with Mario, Peach, and the Toads. And the, I forgot what the weapon is called that he uses. But it's going to have some new features, including Slam, where you can slam ghosts around, but also slam ghosts into other ghosts. That looks interesting. There's going to be the suction shot where you shoot like basically a plunger with like a rope on it, then you can start sucking into that and pull things, and you can like slam them down and break them, or ghost shields, because ghosts have shields now. And there's going to be burst, which when you use it, you like build up like a bunch of pressure, then and like push away enemies. It's also good for jumping in case, I guess in the trailer it showed like a ghost was like making a wave with like a rug. So that's that. And then there's Guiji, which is like a GUI version. I can't wrap. My cameraman's like wrap it up. It's like I can't wrap it up. This is the longest story, and I'm at the beginning. Guiji can slip through fences, walk on spikes, and can be controlled by a second player. But don't get him in water, because goo and water makes sense. You're gonna be in this. Oh, there's also a Scare-Scraper thing, which is like a local online co-op thing where you can defeat ghosts before the time limit and find toads. I don't know if you guys know what the Dark Crystal is, which I've never seen. It's like an old Jim Henson movie who did the Muppets. It's getting a Netflix revival thing. That's getting a game based on the... Yeah, there's a game based on a Netflix show coming out next year. That's all I put on my notes, because at this point it was late last night and I was done putting stories together. I was at the end of my rope here. Zelda Link's Awakening. I've heard of this game. I would like to play this game. It's getting to be put on the Switch, better graphics and all that. You can place chambers that you earn during your adventure to make dungeons, and you can beat those dungeons for rewards, and that comes out September 20th. I need a Switch. Donate to my Patreon so I can play a bunch of games that you guys might want to see me play. Some of them for the first time, and you'll see me fail, and you'll watch me be funny about it. Link in the description. Trials of Mana is coming out, global release early next year. You can also get the original Mana trilogy available on Switch and the eShop today. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, this is all Nintendo stuff by the way right now. Wild Hunt Complete Edition, I guess this is going to be released for the Switch, coming out this year. Fire Emblem Three Houses, I don't care about Fire Emblem, coming out July 26th. That's all I put, because I don't care. Resident Evil 5 and 6 coming out to the Switch fall this year. People did like Resident Evil 6 for some reason. But No More Heroes 3, however, that's coming out next year, people were ecstatic about. Then there's Contra Rogue Corps, I should say? Not Corps, I don't know. Oh, okay, I'm getting to something really exciting soon. That's coming out September 24th of this year, and it's going to be local co-op and online multiplayer, and that's interesting. And also, yeah, that looked like an interesting story, maybe. You fight aliens, I guess, in this? I don't know. Damien Ex Machina, I couldn't care less. I skipped the trailer. I just got to the release date of September 13th. Panzer Dragoon remake. I skipped the trailer. I just went straight to the release time of winter this year. I couldn't care less. Astral Chain actually looks interesting. You like fight like these beings from other dimensions that are coming to our dimension, and from another dimension, not other dimensions, but beings from another dimension are coming to ours, killing people. Apparently, there's this technology people developed to make those things like work for whoever owns that piece, like the certain one. They like, if you have this whatever thing, you can like get one of the monsters to get it to work for you. It's interesting. Coming out August 30th. And Empire of Sin looks like a basic Mafia game coming out spring next year. I couldn't care less. Marvel Ultimate Alliance: The Black Order looks somewhat interesting. Thanos is doing his thing. Magneto has like the Power Stone. That looks interesting. July 19th next year. Not next year, this year. And then the expansion pass will have the Marvel Knights characters, X-Men and Fantastic Four. And then Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necro Dancer, featuring Legend of Zelda. That's out now. You can play as Zelda and Link. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Tokyo 2020. I've never played a Mario Sonic Olympic Games game. But yeah, that comes out in November this year. Uh, Animal Crossing. If you notice, I'm going in order of what the things were in the direct. So Animal Crossing is next, and you know what comes after Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, New Horizons. It looks like a camping game. It comes out March 20th next year. I've never played Animal Crossing. Patreon down below if you want me to play it. Want to watch me play it and fail. Stream it. I'll stream it. I'll record it. I don't know. If I get recording stuff, I could edit better. Then there's the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate character reveal. Bear and Bird are home. Banjo-Kazooie. As soon as I saw that Jiggy go by, I was like, oh, is that them? It's Bear and Bird. And then they did that Duck Hunt thing. It's like, oh, the silhouette. Is it Duck Hunt? Like, don't lie to me. I know who's here. Bear and Bird have come home. I love it. They're back. It's so exciting. Anyways. And then the sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild first look, and that looked dark and creepy, and the backwards talking, that was scary. But Bear and Bird are home! I'm so excited for Banjo-Kazooie.
So excited you turned Russian.
Yes. And then before I get to the last story I want to talk about, because it's going to be gaming news, but this is the last two stories. One of them is about The Good Place Season 4. It's going to be the final season. It's over after this. It's done. And then I'll just start binge watching it, blasting it really loud throughout the house. Cameraman over there like, yes, it's over, fine, I'll just... Don't be like that. And the last story! Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC trailer came out. It's coming out in winter, and this is gonna be... It's interesting stuff. Apparently, young Xehanort has been working with the Master of Masters this whole time. Okay? That's interesting stuff. Apparently, he's showed him, and it showed him before when he still had the gray eyes. It showed him have that instead of the orange eyes he has now. So okay. And Zigbar is talking to Luxord's he's I don't even, first off, Luxord's who are you really? Huh? Fine, I'll pretend I'll keep playing dumb. And then as he's walking away, Zigbar's no. The question is, who are you? Luxord's okay, we're going to find out who Luxord is. Don't make him the Master of Masters, because that'd be weird. This is interesting stuff. I'm still, the fact that the Zigbar's Lushu, man. Anyways, spoilers for the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. You didn't beat that yet, even though it came out in, June. Not June. January. Oh, cameraman is looking at something and I don't know what.
The green screen, it started moving, but there's no wind in the house at all.
Apparently the green screen is moving. And that is it. That's all the stories for the week. What's your favorite story? Sound off in the comments section below. I'll tell you what my favorite story is. You know my favorite story. It is Kingdom Hearts. Yeah.
What's your second favorite story?
The second favorite story? I don't know. I think that new Breath of the Wild sequel.